In these next 3 videos, I'm going to show you how to do just a little bit more with your video file if you would like to. Now I'm going to show you how to take that video file from your smartphone, pull it over to the computer, bring it into an editing software so that you can add a lower third, an intro, or an outro, export, and then upload to the social media of your choice. Now I'm going to click screen record on my phone to show you exactly step-by-step how to do this. Okay, so you just finished filming your video and it is in your photos file. Now I'm gonna go and find that. Now if you are on a Mac using an iPhone, you can bring it into your computer via AirDrop. You can also plug in your smartphone and bring it in that way as well. Copy the video file onto your desktop. Those are easy ways to do that. The other way, if you're not savvy or you don't have all the cords or you're on the go and you don't have the connector from your phone to your laptop, here's a great way. I do recommend using Dropbox. So you pull up your video. On some of your phones it might be different, but you're going to send this video file to Dropbox. So you scroll down. This is on an iPhone. Your Samsung or a different smartphone may look a little bit different. So you might have to dig just a little bit, but you click the Save to Dropbox. I'm going to choose a different folder. I'm going to scroll down to Create Content Videos. Choose, Save, Uploading, boom, video saved. Okay, now I'm going to put the phone down. I'm going to stop screen recording. Now I'm going to shoot over to my computer where the video file is now in Dropbox. I'm going to search up Create Content Videos. Click the file. There it is. Uploaded 31 seconds ago. You click the 3 dots. I'm going to click download. Now I've already done this process, so I have copied that video file. I've actually renamed it to Create Content Videos Today, and it is sitting on my desktop. So for this one, we're going to go into Adobe Premiere. If you have this program, this is how you add those extra assets into your video to give it just a little bit more professionalism. So you open up Adobe Premiere. Now, if this is your first time opening this program, you're gonna see this. You're gonna click New Project. Now you're gonna wanna title it, Create Content Videos Today. I now have all of the video files that I want on my desktop so I can easily grab them right now. Again, you'll want to have an organized file structure for all of the videos that you do. But I'm going to click File, and I'm going to click Import. I'm going to go to Desktop, Create Content Videos Like a Pro Today. I'm going to import that in, and it brings it into my project file, my Create Content Videos. Now I'm going to take that video file, and I'm going to drag and drop it to this timeline box right to the right. I'm going to drop it. That has just put the video file onto my timeline. That's all I need to do. A timeline is, not to get too far into the weeds, but a timeline is where all the video and assets that you are looking to compile into one video goes. So I want to bring in my lower thirds. Again, this is on my desktop. So I'm going to go to File, I'm going to go to Import, I'm going to go to Drew Lower Third. There it is. It came up in my project window on that bottom left-hand side. I'm going to take that project lower third. I'm going to put it at the very beginning where I want it to go. There it is. You see how it's kind of come out over my face? That's not where I want it. I want it down to the lower left-hand side. I'm going to click the lower third clip in the timeline, which is the purple one above the video clip. I'm going to clip that, and it's going to give you the options up here in the top right, the top left. I'm going to twirl down the motion option right there, and it's going to give you a list of things that you can adjust. All I'm going to worry about for this is position. You're going to see 960 and 540. That is where it's at on the screen. Again, I want to move this down, so I'm going to take this 540, which is on the x-axis, and I'm going to slide that down to the lower third. Now I'm going to take that 960, which is the y-axis, and then I'm going to slide that over to exactly where I want it on the y-axis. It's perfect right there. So lower thirds are things that you can create, or you can have us create them for you so that you can use them in every single one of your videos. They can be as creative or filled with animations as you want, or they can be very simple titles that they just come up, flash on screen, and go away. So you want to make sure that when you bring in the lower third into your timeline, you want it to be on the V2 right above your V1 video, because watch, here's what happens if I put it on the same bar as the video. If I put it on V1, it actually takes away my video clip that I'm wanting it to show over. So if you do that, you need a quick shortcut to remove that. Control Z undoes it. So again, you just want your lower third or the additional clips that you want to play over your main video file on that second tier, that V2 video timeline. Okay, so now I have an outro that I want to put at the end of this video. Once again, it's on my desktop. I'm gonna go to File, Import, FreeStyle Outro, pulls it up in the Create Content Videos Today project file. I'm gonna take that and drag and drop it right to the end sequence there. Now check it out. Boom. An outro is probably something that you've had a production company create for you, but once you have that outro, you can put it onto every single one of your videos to keep your branding going in every video that you produce and post on social media. Just like that, I put a lower third, I put an outro, and my video is now ready to export. So a quick tip, when I'm zooming in and zooming out on the timeline, all I'm clicking is the minus key right next to that backspace key and the plus sign so I can see more clearly what I'm doing. So I have my full video file that I want to now export. I'm gonna go to the very beginning where I want my video to start, and I'm gonna click I. That's for endpoint. That is where the exporting is going to start. I'm gonna go to the very end of my video. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so I can see, and I'm gonna click O, and then I'm gonna drag that point to the very end. Now that is my out point. So now when I export this video file, it's gonna start from the in point and end at the out point. Zoom out, see that I've done it correctly? Okay, I'm gonna go to File, I'm gonna click Export. I'm gonna click Media. Now, if this is your first time, once again, with this program, the format section up here, it's gonna actually start you in AVI. This doesn't give you the options that I'm going to coach you on to export in, so I'm gonna have you go to that format, I'm gonna have you click H.264. Now, see where it says match source high bitrate? You could export like that, or if this is going to a social media, I always encourage to go down to YouTube, 1080p full HD. Now this output name, I'm gonna click the blue output name. This is gonna bring up the browser window so I can save the exported video to a file. Once again, you want to use a clean and organized file structure so that you can always find all of your videos. For easy going here, I'm just going to export it to my desktop. I'm gonna give it an appropriate name. And because I've already exported this once, it's gonna do an _1. But you want to, if you've watched the videos about SEO, you want to give your video file a name that corresponds with what you are coaching about. Because when you upload it to Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all the SEO is pulling, all of the data is being pulled, and having a name is really important. Again, go back and watch that SEO video for more reasons why on that. Okay, so I'm gonna click Save. I'm gonna click Export. It's gonna go through its exporting process. Depending on the length of the video is how long this process will take, also dependent on your computer, but it shouldn't take very long. Now you have the video file with the outro with the lower thirds, and I wanna bring it back to my phone because I want to upload it to Instagram or to Instagram Story. You're going to actually take that video file that I just saved to my desktop, you're gonna bring it back into your Dropbox, you're gonna drag and drop it, and then you're gonna go to your phone, you're gonna go to Dropbox, and you're gonna re-download it. And then you're able to post it all right from your phone. If you have Apple and you know how to do the transferring without having to go through Dropbox, or you're able just to plug in your phone, or if you have a PC and you have an Android, you're able to do it that way. Awesome. Whatever way you want to get it from your computer to your phone, great, but now it is completely ready for you to upload.